All right, YouTube viewers, joining me on the show today is Alabama football beat writer Michael Casagrande. Michael, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How is everything up in Kentucky these days?
It's going great. My first question is, give me your SEC projections for the year. What do you see in each division?
Well, it's kind of hard to bet against the favorites at this point. The way it's gone the last couple of years, Alabama in the West and Georgia in the East. Looks like the East might be a little bit more balanced than it's been in the past. Some guys coming up. Florida definitely on the rise with Dan Mullen, but it still feels like Georgia has the upper hand in a more deeper East division. The West, it still feels like Alabama's division. There's some teams, LSU's got some momentum. Auburn's kind of all over the place, but Alabama's kind of been the consistent group in that division, and it would appear to carry over again this year.
Now, who do you think is going to finish second in both divisions?
Well, I guess I'd have to go with the teams I mentioned, but Florida probably the second best team in the East. LSU in the West. It feels a little top heavy, I guess, in the West with Alabama, LSU. It's just tough for the Tigers to get over the top since they haven't beat Alabama since 2011.
What do you think it's going to take for Alabama to recover from the title game loss in this previous year?
Yeah, I mean, it was it was pretty. I guess emotionally, it was pretty rough around here for the program. Probably more so for the fans, but it was kind of a gut check. It was maybe a dose of reality that Saban seems to thrive on when they find that relative sense of adversity. It's relative because to most programs, a season like last year would be historic, and this is now looked as a tragic ending to a program, to a season. So he's been able to turn those kinds of doses of adversity into championship seasons. Going back to 2010, they had their worst season in relative tense in 10 years with 3 losses. They came back and won a championship. They lose to Clemson in the championship game in 2016. They come back and win the championship the next year. When they lost to Ohio State in the playoff in 14, they came back and won it the next season. So they've been able to find a way to use that adversity as fuel in the past. Clemson is going to be right there again. So we'll see what kind of historical trends hold true. But they've done pretty well in these kind of situations.
Now, there's some debate in college football realms that Alabama versus Clemson every year is bad for college football. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, the last two meetings. I mean, the first two meetings they played in this kind of 4-year run were classic games. Came down to the final possession. They were incredibly entertaining games. The last two have been not as entertaining. They've been real duds in terms of the way the game has been played, and that was surprising. In the Sugar Bowl 2 years ago, and then the championship game this year, if they can play an entertaining style, I don't think it's that bad for college football. I think the people outside of these schools, these fan bases, want to see entertaining games, and they got it the first 2 years. So we'll see. It's kind of like the UConn women's basketball, good or bad debate. I guess it's kind of up to the rest of the competition to prevent that matchup if they don't want to see it.
Okay, now here's what most people may not know about you. You're a Western Kentucky graduate. You want to give a go Tops?
Yeah, definitely. 2006 Western Kentucky graduate. It was a good time. It wasn't big-time football. I guess I was there for the national championship team, but it wasn't the division, FBS level they are now. But it's a good time.
Well, Michael, thanks for joining me on this show, and I look forward to talking to you the rest of the football season.
Definitely. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, Michael.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Have a good one.
You too. This is Kai Ramsey for YouTube Sports.